Howdy fans, this is Alicia Weber here on actually midnight on May 27, 2012. I've been out of the loop. Weber Power, my show Weber Power's been not as consistent. I've been so busy lately, but I'm back again for Weber Power edition, a May edition. I've been very busy. I've currently been in a 33-day challenge, starting April 28th with Record Center World Record Day, where records were set all over the world, and I had 3 clients go after records. They were all older clients going after physical fitness records, and their records were actually voted the most impressive records set that day out of 126 records. They were number 1 and I came in number 2. Now, that was momentum to go into May. Every day in May, we've been competing, setting and resetting records, getting daily votes on records set for the Record of the Month competition. Now, I'm currently working towards a goal of setting the most records for the month, for 1 month. And I have set 19 world records so far, all in physical fitness, and I am actually trying to beat what I've set for an entire year and do it in 1 month. So I'm down to the wire here. Basically the contest ends on May 30th, so I have 5 more records to go after, and you will find out more about those records in a moment when we get into my main record showdown video here. But today I'm actually talking about the record I want to set that happens to be on Claremont, Florida's mountains. Yes, believe it or not, Florida has mountains called the Lake Wells Ridge, and they have mountains with that ridge from glaciers way back many years ago, and they're in Central Florida. Now, the most popular mountain is, of course, Sugarloaf Mountain. Sugarloaf Mountain is also a site for competition. It's part of a lot of race courses, bicycle courses, and triathlon courses in particular. So I am going after a record for the fastest time to the top of Sugarloaf Mountain, both running and cycling, and the distance, to be exact, is 0.7 of a mile. So we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of the introduction to Claremont Sugarloaf Mountain, and you'll actually get to see my attempts for these records. Stay tuned. Hi, this is Alicia Weber here on May 26, 2012, and I'm getting ready to scale up Florida's most popular mountain, Sugarloaf Mountain, here in Central Florida. Yes, Florida does have mountains. They're very steep but short hills. This one's particularly long, or at least longer than most. It's 1,200 meters in total. However, from the bottom of the mountain to the top, the very top of the summit, it's not really 1,200 meters, but I continue till the road dead ends, which takes me to 1,200 meters. This particular height is about 95 meters total in climbing height, and it's somewhere between 800 meters and 1,200 meters in distance. Now, I've always wondered what times the top athletes do on this course. I do a lot of training with other athletes on here, running and bicycling, and there are a lot of races that use Sugarloaf Mountain for loop courses, but there doesn't seem to be any specific event that goes from the bottom to the top for fastest time. So I've always been curious about it. and I work on there a lot. I train on there a lot to prepare for mountain running, which I participated in, long distance trail running. And I was a former professional triathlete and used Sugarloaf Mountain a lot for training. So today my goal is I'm going to be running up Sugarloaf Mountain, and then I'm hoping to then bicycle up it and go for my fastest time ever and try to go for a record. I am in May record of the month challenge here, and so far I've set 19 world records in 1 month. My most ever in 1 year is actually 24, so I'm actually pushing it the last few days of the month here to try to beat my all-time record for the most in 1 year, but doing it in just 1 month. I attempted yesterday on May 25 a record for one I had already set 55 days ago, but I tried to break it, and I was about 1 minute faster than I was 55 days ago in one of the most grueling events for strength and endurance, which are doing 500 chin-ups and 500 push-ups for time. So hopefully that'll be my 20th world record for this month of May, and here the following day on May 26th I'm going after 2 records, and I have to try to push out a few more here to meet my goals for the month of May 2012. Welcome to Sugarloaf Mountain. This sign here is the starting line for the run and bicycle course. We're going to measure it. So this is the starting line at the horse crossing sign. Here we go. Speedometer at 0. Working our way to the summit. Keep in mind this is a 95-meter elevation. Right about here is 400 meters right at that mailbox there. This is when the going gets tough, but the tough get going. Still climbing, not at the summit yet, but getting close. Right around the summit right now. The end is right between these 2 phone lines, right at this intersection to turn into the road here at Sugarloaf Court. Right here, that is distance 0.7.
Howdy gang, this is Alicia Weber at the start line, which is at the cowboy crossing sign here. Here I am, getting ready for takeoff. I'm going to be wearing my video camera sunglasses today. My video camera sunglasses will be documenting this event, which will be a 0.7 of a mile run straight up Sugarloaf Mountain, ending just at the intersection to Sugarloaf Mountain Court. This is Sugarloaf Mountain Road. So here we go, ready to rock and roll. We're going up 95 meters in climbing elevation. We're moving to the finish. Here I am, Alicia Weber here once again, getting ready to bicycle up Sugarloaf now. Just after running up Sugarloaf, trying to go for a record time. Now I'm going to be bicycling up Sugarloaf for a record time here on May 26, 2012! Starting at the Cowboy Crossing post, going to the intersection where Sugarloaf Court begins. Currently I'm on Sugarloaf Road. I'm going to be climbing 95 meters in elevation over the course of 0.7 of a mile in distance. My video camera sunglasses will be documenting this event.